Yeah, this is the chart I was trying to bring up yesterday without without success. It just took forever, and nobody needs to to be waiting that long. It's pretty dramatic. I mean, you've got that one session in October, third week in October, 23rd. Um, Dreadful. Volume result minus 682,550. And this is something that happens periodically when I think to myself, okay, what if I do whatever and then I depart from the strategy? And it's kind of a handicap for me that this platform keeps records the way that it does, because it means, of course, that there's absolutely nothing that I can do which isn't very, very carefully watched over by Bankroll Win Pro and recorded and regurgitated. And then on the other hand, that's terrific, because it bolsters my whole position, which is that the pattern betting strategy with double or drop or double or skip or whatever, progressive betting, generally speaking, is the only way that you can beat this game. And if you look at this, I mean, we've got, 30 sessions here going from 29th of September all the way up to the 14th of this month, yesterday. And one of them, of those 30, was a terrible disaster. And all the others were wins. And this one, I insist, and I am telling you the truth, but of course it's up to you whether you believe me or not. The only time that something like this can happen is when I say, okay, well, sort of, I've got this coming at me from so and so, and someone else is saying this, and whatever, and then I might have had a discussion with one of my sort of regular conversationalists, you might call them, contributors in many ways, because I'm open to ideas from anybody. I have never ever claimed that this is the best betting strategy in the world. I mean, how stupid would that be? I don't know that. All I know is it's the best strategy that I know of, and that's all I can tell you. So, I mean, looking back, I mean, good grief, and then you look at the number of bets lost to bets won. Usually it's absolutely common for bets lost to be a greater number than bets won. Not always, but mostly. Looking down, where the little arrow thingy is there right now. 62 lost to 44, 71 to 77. Well, once in a while you do better. But the thing is that, you keep winning because you're betting more, or you are winning more when you win than you lose when you lose. And I have put up hundreds of demos now proving the whole point, proving the possibility. But still I get people saying, well, you can't do that, can you? That's ridiculous. And it's just, well, what can I say? Anyway, we got a new session now for today. So we'll start and we'll go back to and I kind of like this thing of skipping rather than in the drop zone, rather than betting a fifth of the current bet, simply because it's cheaper. I mean, in the long run, it's cheaper. So, I'll do it. It's a question really of whether or not you can actually get away with it. And of course, as soon as you start to feel uncomfortable at any one location, because they're looking at you or they're giving you hassle or something like that, just move. Las Vegas is the perfect place to play this, because you've got so many options. You've got so many other tables, other games. I mean, the possibilities are pretty much infinite. But anyway, we lost that one. Double for the loss. And we just repeat that now. And we got our big 75 win. As soon as the bet gets to 100, then the shoe balance, the skirmish balance, the turnaround win, needs to be 100 or more. But as long as the bet doesn't get to 100, then you're fine at 75. So back now to that. Double for the loss. 1, 2, third. So now we're on 3, 2 and skip. Okay, so now 3-2 it is, and all we're doing is we're just looking for a brief winning streak. So now we're on 3-2, and then we go to 3-4 for the tie. 7-8 second. And lo and behold, back to the minimum, +1, 51 second, 2-3 third, 5-3 skip, 5-3 it is, 1, 2, 3, 8-6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, now it's 8-9 for the tie. Ah! Bloody ties. Okay. Minimum. And I'm going to have lots of experts out there saying, "Oh, that's way too much to risk." It's the only way you can win. Sorry, guys. Show me a better way, and I'll give it a go. But this is it for me. What was that? What was that? Okay, there we go. Repeat it. 51 second. Double for the tie, 52, and we're minimizing. Double for the loss. 1, 2 third. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. And the money goes down. 5-4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 5-6 for the tie. Thank you, player. Double for the loss. Repeat. Double for the tie. 1, 2, 3, 4 third. There we go. Minimum. Okay, so we're 10 wins and 18 losses, and we've got 800 in the kitty. You know, and like I'm saying in every one of these, saying all of these people out there who say, well, you've got to be cheating. If you're managing to win more when you win than you lose when you lose, then you must be cheating. And what they don't understand is it's the difference between common sense, proper application of arithmetic, logic, and then random betting, which is what everybody else does, and which is just insane. I mean, it's ridiculous to hope that random betting against random outcomes is going to prevail. But, you know, that's how people are. They like to do things their way, and they'd rather lose than win. That's basically what it comes down to. Anyway, back to the min, and away we go. +1, 51 second. Repeat it. Minimum. Double for the loss. Repeat. 51 second. But it's all about rhythm, basically. Rhythm and patterns. And we're out again, down to the min. Double for the loss. Repeat. Try again. That's good. Minimum, double for the loss. Repeat. Double for the tie. 1, 2 second. No, that should have been 2, 3, shouldn't it? So I'm going to have to repeat that. That worked. That was a cock up on my part. Double for the loss. 1, 2, third. 3, 2. 3, 2 is the bet. 5, 4. 1, 2. 3, 4. Well, there we go. Not many left now, I don't think. So 23 wins, 30 losses, 16.25 ahead. Make your own judgment, folks. Alright, so that was good. We liked that. 24 wins, 30 losses, 1,650 ahead. Like I say, make up your own mind. But please don't tell me it's not possible to win more when you win than you lose when you lose, because I've proved it so many times, and I can't help these poor people who insist that I'm cheating. I mean, you know, how am I cheating? It's just, you know, it's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay. Alright, so we repeat that one. Okay, so now we're on 2, 3, third. Alright. See, the thing is that it is unpredictable, obviously, because it's random. So what you've got to do is you've got to apply a strict strategy which is not random, which is not wavering, which is absolutely disciplined. And if you do that, then you've got a chance. Double for the tie. Oh shit. Double for the tie. Okay, so what the hell happened there? So we're on 2, 3. No, that's wrong. 3, 4, third. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Plus 1. Plus 1. Repeat that one. That's good. Back to the min. Double for the tie. Plus 1. Plus 1. Repeat it. That might not be quite right, but I'm going to live with that. Maybe that should have been increased. Okay, 1, 2, third. 3, 2. 3, 2 is the bet. 3, 4 now for the tie. Oh, thank you, player. Very nice. See how I rigged that? See how I fiddled that? My God, I'm clever. 51 second. 2, 3, third. All right. 12 to 11. So we should be winning. Add 1. Add 1. Repeat. 2, 3, third. 5, 3. 5-3 it is. 1, 2, 3. 8-6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. What the hell? Where am I? Okay, back to the min. All right. Okay. I was just thinking that I haven't posted to the channel for a while, so I think probably I'll put this one up and say to people, Christ, you know, if you can watch this and then say progressive betting isn't the way to go, then there's really nothing I can do for you. You are past help. 50 lost, 50 lost, 50 lost, 50 lost, 50 lost, 51. Repeat it. 1, 2, 3, 4, third. There we go. Back to the min. And repeat it. Minimum. Double for the loss. Repeat. Good. Minimum. +1. Double for the tie. Well, it's a bugger, isn't it? 1, 2. All right, try again. Okie dokie. Back to the min. Yeah, it is nice when it's kind of dramatic. Let's just hope that we don't have to run away. But whatever happens, I think I will put this up on the... I think, you know, just... We're winning more than losing, and we're 15.50 ahead, and I've lost track again. 50, that's 1, 2. Thank goodness for the cheat thing down there. 3, 2, and skip. 3, 2. 3, 2. Now the bet goes down. 1, 2. I like the way this shoe's working. It's quite pleasant. Yeah, we are ahead this time. Wins to losses, I mean. Another double for the tie. And now it's plus max. So we just repeat that. And that's my choice. You know, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Now we're going to chase it. Okay, so we got it back. So we'll just go back to the minimum. Uh-oh. Okay, well, you know, session balance in 19 minutes is 3,550, which is not fantastic. I think, in fact, the not betting in the drop zone is costing me a little bit of money, because my average win to date has been, you know, sort of around 2,500 per shoe. 2,500, whatever they are, whether they're dollars, donuts, doodles, pounds, shekels, euros, whatever. So let's go and have a look at the results, because I think what we got was we were 4 bets ahead this time, but last time we got our ass kicked, I think. So let us see. Oh, did I not save the last one? Oh, shit and bloody corruption. Oh, maybe is there only one shoe in here? Let me have a look. Go back again. Okay, I seem to have lost a shoe, don't I? That's stupid. Or maybe I just didn't save this one. I'm sorry, I'm a bit screwed up here. Maybe I won't be posting this. And now it's mad at me and it's not giving me the information I need. Come on! There we are, now I've got two. Alright, see what I did there? Screwed up is what I did. Anyway, what have we got? We've got the first one. Well, we got murdered 24 to 30, right? But we came out with a shoe balance of 1650 in spite of the fact that we lost 6 more bets than we won. So that was a profit of 1650, and you can see from the gaps here, that's where I skipped rather than making a reduced bet in the drop zone. And so that's that. And so we'll let that one go, and then let's have a look at, I don't know what I did there with that. Well, I messed up is what I did, but you know what, you're going to do it as well. Okay, now this time we won slightly more than we lost. But if you run the sums here, well, I'll be doing it for you because I'm going to be putting this onto the channel. But in both these shoes, you can see quite clearly that, you know, we won more when we won than we lost when we lost. And it is very difficult to understand how anybody can look at one of these demos and not get it. It is very straightforward, very simple. It's not earth-shattering. It's not counterintuitive. It's not innumerate. It's not stupid. It's just the way it is. And so that's all I can tell you. But anyway, 22 minutes, 23 minutes coming up. So I'll put this into the editor right now and post it. And see you next time. Bye bye. Okay then. So let's talk about. Well, I'm going to talk about what we have in front of us. Sorry, excuse me. Every time I speak, I'm in trouble with this allergy thing of mine. So my apologies, but nothing much I can do except whinge every so often. Anyway, what we have in front of us is the last batch of sessions, as laid out by the wonderful Baccarat Win Pro Doesn't Miss a Trick platform, and you can see that. Obviously, you can see a screenshot of the summary from BW Pro on the right hand side there. And what we're looking at is 131 shoes and a loss for the pattern betting strategy of $2,855. I've turned it into dollars just because, hey, I'm in charge. I can do what I want. In the platform on the sim, of course, they don't put any kind of denomination on their results, which makes sense because it's a popular method of conquering baccarat all over the world. So now, those of you who are doubting Thomases are going to say to me, okay, well, that's it. That proves that your strategy is a total waste of time, absolutely stupid, blah-de-blah-de-blah. Fair enough. I can't fight that because there is a loss clearly shown in there, a loss of 682,550. Now, I've already explained in the demo that the only time I ever see a loss is when I stray from the, I jump off the tracks, I tilt, if you like, and I'm not really doing that. It's how you learn, it's how you improve, evolve, or whatever. You have to sort of every so often break the rules and go off-piste, as the people in my old neighbourhood who skied used to say. I didn't ski. My youngest son did avidly, but we were right there in the Sierra Nevada mountains, and wintertime was amazing. Alexa,
this is a reminder.
Alexa,
Drink water.
Stop. Sorry about that. But anyway, I'm going to drink water because I do as I'm told at all times. Cheers. So, that's what this is all about here. Now, if you are a numbers nut the way that I am, one thing you will know for sure is that statistical analysis always says, or people who are involved in that on a regular basis, always say, discount the best and the worst, the highest and the lowest. So what happens when we take out the highest and the lowest? I'm just going to kill them. And there everything changes very dramatically. We change to 2,694 on average for each of 97 shoes. We're looking at an overall win of 261,344, and that is well, it's registering here as being minus 50% of the loss, the indicated loss shown over here. And I perhaps should explain that. I mean, anybody who knows me knows that I use indicated a lot. And all I'm doing when I do that is I take the house edge or the bias against the player, which is sometimes for the player, but very rarely. I take that number and I take the total action, and then I multiply that by that, or that by that, and that gives me an indicated result. So in other words, with exactly the same action against that particular negative or positive, it's mostly negative but occasionally positive edge, a negative edge, because these are negative expectation games, this is the result that you would expect. And you know, what we're seeing here is the indicated result is a loss of 522,632 for those 97 shoes, and the actual result was 261,344 in our favour. I'm using the precise actual full numbers because there are so many weirdos out there who are out to argue against any method that's put up as a means of beating the house at house games. They're there very often because the casino business put them there. There are many other people who are shills, trolls, carnival barkers, you know, sort of whatever you want to call them. They're people whose job it is to look after the casino's best interests. The casinos are actually in very good shape because the people who mostly look after their best interests are gamblers, who go to the tables with a half-assed idea of what the game is about, and an inadequate bankroll, which is quickly evaporated by what's called variation or variables, or I don't know, there's just so many words for horrible things that can happen. But here we're seeing 97 shoes winning on average 2,694 apiece. Now if I put back the nasty right there, then it changes the picture. So I'm not arguing with that. What I'm saying is I don't ever get into that kind of trouble unless I'm experimenting, unless I'm jerking around, basically. I'm not exactly tilting. It's just that every so often I think maybe what I should do is so and so, and then of course because I'm stubborn and stupid I will keep pursuing it. I'll think, now wait a minute, I know that the strategy is solid, so it can't surely make that much difference if I keep doing what I'm doing here. And of course it does. So, you know, we switch from 2,850 down per shoe to 2,694 up. Your choice, but there we are. I'm going to leave it in place here in this file, you know, simply because that seems to me to be the right thing to do. But I do ask you urgently to consider the simple mathematical facts here. and that is that shoe after shoe after shoe after shoe after shoe, we beat the shit out of the house. And then that anomalous set there where I won the highest amount and then I lost the greatest amount, you know, take that out and it's another story. Let's just do it again. Oops, that didn't work. There we go. And this up here should be lovely and green and yellow like that one there, and I haven't done that, so sorry about that. And this figure here should be 150%, because basically here is the 100%, the loss that's predicted by the overall. And look at this, I mean, look at that number there. That is easily twice expectation for the game of Baccarat. The house expectation is about minus 1.3%, and here we're looking at minus 2.6%. So any of you clowns out there who want to say, well, obviously, you know, this is a biased, a player-friendly platform, sim, whatever, well, look at the truth. There it is, right there, you know. Now I can't get it to give me back the numbers there. That's a bugger, isn't it? What did I do wrong? I lost the numbers there. My bad. I can put them back in. But in fact, you know, the reality is, statistically speaking, 97 winning shoes for a total of whatever. You know, and then that sort of anomalous situation that you decide. I mean, basically, if you go into these games imagining that you can beat the game betting randomly against random outcomes, then you're bonkers. You are out of your mind. Math is the only way, arithmetic is the only way, numeracy is the only way that you're going to beat the house. That means knowing what you're up against, knowing what to do about it, staying sober, staying confident, moving whenever you feel even slightly uncomfortable in any situation. Just get out of there. Go to another game, go to another layout, go to another casino, do whatever. But don't ever allow yourself to bend over and take it when something's going badly wrong. I have to. You know, because I'm in the analysis business, I'm in the proving business. So when it goes shitty, I have to stick with it, and you know, that's bad news for me. But anyway, I got to go up here and find out why it won't let me fix the problem. No, that's not it. Let me let you out of this here, and I'll see if I can replace that on my own. But I think hopefully you get my point. You know, you can't take the absolute worst possible case, the worst case scenario and the best case scenario, and leave them in if you want a sensible, relevant statistical analysis of a group of numbers. That's just how it is, and any statistician will tell you that. So apologies for my coughing and spluttering with my allergy thing, and my inability to speak properly. That's because my tongue gets fatter. Whatever. Anyway, thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time. Okay, every so often these spreadsheets bamboozle me. For some reason, it just would not let me bring back that bunch of stuff there. But anyway, I've conquered it finally and brought it back. And there's the situation. And hopefully, if I go Control Z now, there we are. Okay. So that's the basic you know, sort of final outcome situation. We've got an average win across 97 shoes of 2,694 per shoe. We've got a final result of 261,344, which is 150% of the indicated loss, which is the total action multiplied by the house edge, the overall house edge, which you see at D3 there. And, you know, I'm completely accepting of the fact that the vast majority of people don't give a tinker's toss about the numbers of these games. They're in it for fun, they're in it for entertainment, for excitement, for, I don't know, a boozy night. You know, they don't care about losing. They think in their, you know, they think that in their heart of hearts they want to win, but they don't. They expect to lose. There's this guy Bobby Rivas, who's, you know, he's a charismatic guy. He's got lots of stuff going for him. He's just crazy. That's all. I mean, he talks all the time about am I going to make it, or, you know, is this going to be big bucks or will it be dust? His attitude is that he's going to lose, and that's how the vast majority of gamblers are. They believe that they will lose. They talk about it as being making a contribution, whatever, you know, but anyway. It's back again. All right, so I'm going to leave it there because it's kind of interesting, I think. It's the name of the game, and I'm doing my best here. I'm trying to be completely transparent, and there are going to be people out there always who attack any attempt to challenge the house advantage, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about that except just sigh and keep doing what I'm doing. See you later.